Hello everyone and welcome to Cinderful Gaming. In today's video we're going to look at getting started with the forces of Carn in the middle of a strategy battle game focusing around the forces from the Rise of Angmar sourcebook. Today's video is sponsored by Gap Games, a fantastic miniature wargaming store in Queensland, Australia. They stock a wide variety of miniature wargames from all things Games Workshop to some of my personal favourites, Conquest, The Last Argument of Kings, and all things Modifius wargames as well. Use our affiliate code in the link below to help support both this fantastic store and the channel as well. And so, leading our force, we're going to have Alra, the Warlord of Carn. This nice, mighty hero is a solid fighter with 5 value 5, strength 5, defense 6, and 3 attacks and 3 wounds. He also has 3 points of might and will, and a single fate point there as well for good. War gear wise, he's pretty standard with armor, shield, and a mace, no additional option upgrades, and has the ability to take heroic strikes and use heroic strength as well for his heroic actions. This is going to really just lend into the fact this guy wants to get in and get in the fighting quick. He's got the Mighty Blow special rule, but also some really cool army benefiting ones, like the Warlord of Carn, where friendly Carn models within 6 inches of Alra must reroll courage tests, and also if Alra kills an enemy model in combat, then he may declare heroic combat during the following turn without spending a point of might to do so. This is really cool, so if you can go in, slay someone, and get that sort of kills going, you can just be chaining off of these points of combat and these heroic combats to continuously get fighting. Joining him is Frch, the Vissel of the Witch King. Now, this particular hero is much more of a supporting cast member. Where Alra wants to get in, you want to have Frch, the vassal, in a sort of more supporting role. He does have some solid stats though. Defense 5, strength 4 is nice, especially for a supporty character. He's armed with just a staff and dagger and also wears armor, which is helping for that extra point of defense. He has 4 will points, a single might and fate point, but he's not actually a wizard. What he is going to use these will points for is his incantations of power, where during the priority phase, after priority's been rolled, Frch can spend a point of will to use an incantation, and this can give models around him some benefits. This will be either re-rolling once to wound when making strikes for Carn models. He can have them ignore wounds on a 5+, similar to Malbeth from Arnor, if you're familiar with that. Or he can also give some extra abilities with movement, not allowing them to be slowed by difficult terrain as well. It's a really nice, useful tool in an army that wants to get in fighting. I think all of these have different sort of parts of the game that they're going to be useful in. And lastly, of course, we are going to need our Warriors of Carn. These are pretty solid fighters. Now, only 5 value 3 and a shoot value of 4+. Their skills with the weapons, not the greatest, but strength 4 and defense 5 is really nice. A decent courage of 3, not great, but not too low, it's not 2s, is okay, but they're all armed with armor, shields and maces, and they can also have the options for a banner in the unit, or some spears as well. The big thing here is they're glory seekers while in combat with an enemy hero model, though not if they are supporting, then they gain a +1 to wound that hero when making strikes. These guys really just want to make a name for themselves, take down the enemy's toughest fighters, which can put your opponent in an interesting spot. Because if they bring in, maybe those glass cannon style fighters that don't have the best defense but are solid fighters, they're going to be, probably picked off by your Warriors who can't do them, but also enemy wizards that need to be really careful getting too close to these warriors. And so our list for Carn, we're actually going to use the legendary Legion for Carn in this. And this has the ability, first of all, Show of Strength, where if a Carn hero kills 1 or more enemy models, then for the duration of the following turn, they'll gain +1 to the vibe value. This obviously stacks really well with Alra as well. And then the Banner of Carn means any banners we take in the force increase to a range of 6. And we've also got Words of Power, which increases the range of Frch's incantations of power to 6 inch. Our first warband is going to be led by Alra, the Warlord of Carn, and he is going to be our force's overall leader. He's then got 3 Warriors of Carn and another Warrior of Carn with Spear joining him as well to round out his warband. Meanwhile, we've got a second warband that's going to have Frch, the Vassal of the Witch King, and then we're going to have 2 Warriors of Carn and a Warrior of Carn with Spear accompanying him as well. Give us a solid amount of fighters to build our force with, especially around the 2 major characters we have for the faction. We hope this video was helpful in getting you started with the Middle-earth strategy battle game, and that it was able to give you some ideas and inspiration to start your own force in the game. If you have any other questions at all, please comment down below, and while you're there, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, and join our Discord server to check out all of our future Middle-earth strategy battle game content